What's up, y'all? It's Bree Nicole. I'm back with another video for you guys. I just want to let y'all know that, you think you have to work a job, but you do not have to work a job. And the moment that you feel like you need something or somebody is the moment that you put that thing before God. You don't need your job. You need God. And you need to work for God. You was put on this earth for a purpose. God is just trying to finish what He started. You was put on this earth for something bigger, something greater. Everybody, many was called, but few were chosen. Because not everybody answers when God calls them. It's like you see the signs, you see everything, but you don't go to Him, right? And that's the way that you can't move that way, okay? Because God is our Father. And it's only one way that you should ever move. Like my mama yesterday tried to tell me, He's like, you got arms, you got legs, you can work. If God is telling you not to, if God is saying be still, be still. And He literally means for you to be still. Because that's what God is speaking to me right now. Then why move? Why move? And I'm guilty of this. I'm just trying to get myself back together. That's it. I'm guilty of this. I'm just trying to get back on track. I'm just trying to do what God tells me to do. You know? Because it doesn't give me a happy feeling when I'm not doing it. When I'm doing what God tells me to do. Even though I might go through stress and might experience things, I'ma still, feel good. I'ma still be be proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for taking this route. The route that I'm supposed to take. I did tell her, she's like, you got arms, you got legs, God is like, work. No, not with everybody. Sometimes God will tell you to be still too. Sometimes God will tell you to be still too. You know what God wants for you because it's a spiritual feeling. But not everybody was put on here to work for somebody. Come on now. The only person you ever supposed to work for is the Lord. You may be working at a job that the Lord did not ordain for you to work there, and it's making you miserable, and you don't like it. But the whole time God is saying, come to me. Come to me, my child, because divine connection, divine route, divine order is everything. That's what I'm in right now. I'm in His divine order. I see 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 all the time. And to me, it means divine order. I'm in His divine order. That means the connections, and this is my harvest season. This is the harvest season for the chosen ones right now. So this is the route this is where greatness begins right here. This is the route to take. This is the route that, great people supposed to take. Everybody's supposed to take this route. But the only person that can make you great is God. The only person that can make you great is God. Everybody has their own opinion on who is great. And it's a lot of great people out there. And everybody is truly great because everybody has greatness within them. And that's Jesus. But this is the route. This is the route to take. This is it. This is it right here. This is it. This is the route to take. This is the route you're supposed to take. So whatever God's telling you to do, you do it. I was listening to a speech, something Jay-Z was saying. It was like a little motivational short video on YouTube. And he was saying how he has self-confidence and how he always been like, okay, that's what y'all on? This is where I'm on. See, that was important. When he said that, I was like, yeah. I feel right. I feel right now. That's right. I'm doing right. Because I always had that, okay, I'm gonna let you know this is what I'm on. Okay? This is what I'm doing. And I'm gonna forever do that. I'm not trying to work. I gotta break it down to you. I'm not working no job. I put in work. The work that God want me to put in, but I'm not working for nobody. I'm not working for nobody. Because I'm not to work for anyone. I'm an owner of many things. Those are the things God is getting me to manifest stuff right now. He just want me visualizing stuff right now. I got my book of ideas. So get y'all, I challenge y'all to isolate yourself. I was just talking to somebody who was like, when he was locked up, he felt the Spirit of God. He was like, he really don't get all into stuff like that. You know how people want to talk, they start talking like, I really don't, because they just like maybe a little lost. But he was telling me when he was locked up, he felt the Spirit. Yeah. And I'm like, it's something about when you isolate yourself, you learn how to hear God's voice. That's what I did at first. I isolated myself. I isolate myself a lot. So it's good to isolate yourself, be alone from everybody. It puts you back on track. It's God leading you, God guiding you. You learn how to hear God's voice and connect with Him, because that was the only thing that we was ever supposed to do, when we got on this earth. And I'm a chain breaker, so I'm a chain breaker, so I didn't see nobody else do it. I didn't have nobody teach me. Not in my family. I didn't have nobody teach me. That's why everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. They're like, you crazy. Girl, you need to work. You just ain't trying to work. They like work. In my family, they just work. You need to work. When you gonna work? Did you find a job? Did you get a job yet? You might can find you a job over there and move up. That's what you need. You need to be working. As long as you working, that's good. That's what my grandma told me. As long as you working. You know, it's not. And shout out to my ancestors. I love my ancestors to death. I love all my angels. My ancestors are my angels. They're covering me. I love my ancestors to death. It's important to share knowledge. They got knowledge. And I know this. And God is just using me as an example for them so that they can see it. They can see, like, it's more to life than what you're doing. It's more to life than getting up and working every day just to maintain. The only thing you're doing is maintaining a house or apartment. If you're in an apartment, this is where my mama stay at right now. I stay with my mama. If you're in an apartment, you can't even own the apartment. Why are you paying bills on something that you would never own? You know? So you just maintain it and try to keep a roof over your head. And I know it's stressful. But you don't know that you were supposed to connect with the Most High, because in Him you find a higher you. And by a higher you is just you being your high self. Because you are very high. You are to your highest. You are great. You are all of these beautiful things that God created you to be. So you find yourself. You find yourself. And every day you might struggle. When you start connecting with God every day, sometimes when you get close to that promise, you're going to feel the pressure now. I don't even know where the pressure coming from. Do you hear me? I just know the closer I got, the more emotional I get, just like birth, like I'm really birthing a baby. Because I am. The more emotional, the more I'm depressed. I'm feeling, and I'm not even like a depressed person. I can find something to do that will just excite me. That's how I am. I can dive into my thoughts and just that'll excite me. That's just me. But you know, I've been up under pressure because God is forming a diamond. So God is forming something beautiful. So God is doing something. He's showing me how to be stable in my feelings and so much more. Be anchored in Him. So, yeah, that's just a little bit about the journey and about how self-confidence is everything. Self-confidence is everything. Self-confidence is everything. So, as long as you got that self-confidence, you won't let nobody knock you off your route. You won't let nobody knock you off your path. Don't go to doing what they tell you to do just because. And I'm guilty of that because I had to get back on track. I had to realize that I'm not out here pleasing nobody but my God and but myself. And God is already pleased with me, so like why do I need to borrow? Why do I need to do these things? Why do I need to act like I'm working? Because I sure wasn't working. But why do you need to act like you're doing something just to please people in the eyes? Don't care about what people think. Just be on your own stuff. Do your own thing. Have that self-confidence. Oh, that's what y'all on? This is what I'm on. That was so powerful what he said. That's what y'all on? Okay, this is what I'm on. I'm connecting with God. Oh, that's what y'all about to do? Y'all about to go to Atlanta right now? Okay, I can't go to Atlanta right now. Oh, that's what y'all about to do? For real? Y'all got a performance wear? Oh, shoot. Y'all about to get signed to a record label? Oh, that's what y'all about to do? Y'all about to go down there? Oh, this is what I'm doing. I'm connecting with the Most High. And the Most High said, December the 25th, my child, you will receive your promise. That's the music industry, and that's my wife. Goodbye. I love y'all.